Now we're going. Hey,
Whoa. Okay.
what's up? What's up? We got a fucking edition of Friday Night Kikes. It's my
Right.
boy, Glizzy
If
Frank.
anybody should be saying racial slurs, it's the hot dog over here, the Frank Worst. The Frank Worst of them all. You know me. Let's go, Frankie Gliz and my
Yup,
boy
that's what's
Musubi.
up.
Uh-huh.
Hey, if anyone's the most racist, it's got to be like fucking the local people of Oahu. Like, fucking now, like, I feel like the whites are like fucking tiptoeing and shit like that, except for like the comedians. But fucking bro, these local kids and shit like that are using the N bombs like .com and fucking saying Hallie like it's like their fucking next name. Like these local kids are racist as fuck. And it's like the 90s. It reminds me of the 90s when you're like, hey, that's gay. But like now, anytime they're like, oh, these fucking Hollies over here, da 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 da, yeah. Hey, man, these Hollies are fucking up our shit. And it's like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's
From
how
one
we're starting the
Holly
show.
from one Holly to another, like I understand where you're coming from. Bro, control the camera, dog. It's like just put it up. There you go. There you go. Yeah, just set her up
I'm
there
trying to get
nicely.
away. I'm trying
But
to get
yeah,
it away from the mic. But okay, now we good.
okay.
Now we
No,
money.
you ain't good, man. Like, is that thing even facing you? Like, just there you go. You got to center it. Just twist it. Twist. Pushing.
I can twist my computer.
There you go. That's the one. That's what I'm looking for. I just want to. I just want to see that beautiful face. That's all. You're still like a little bit on the left, but it's all right. It's all right. We're here. We're here for it.
Yeah,
Hey, there he goes. He centered it. Um,
thank you. And if you guys don't know me from like the real life, the real Musubi is just like a strong, muscly guy. He just fucking,
totally,
you
totally,
know,
totally.
I kind of remind myself of like a Bradley Martin, just like less gay.
Wait, he's gay?
He just acts gay.
No, he's gay for sure.
He's
Here's
like,
the
yo,
thing,
can
man.
I? Hey, you're a
If you're,
trained fighter. Can I beat you up? Like, come on, bro. That's like
those are
me
the
being like to you, be like, hey, bro, like, hey, I could get a couple hits in. Like, can I beat you up? I know you're trained and all, but I think I have my day one time, and I could totally beat you up.
He's got a good point though. Like it literally is like if one of those guys gets like a hand on you, you're kind of fucked unless you're like a really good wrestler. In which case, like that shit does like it's negated. Like for me, as like a former wrestler, it was like people I throw weight around like it's like nobody's business.
Yeah, don't fuck with the wrestlers. That's what I learned in high school. Like,
Yeah, it's like
it doesn't
literally
matter
you
how
can
good
you
you
can
could
literally
fight.
pick
It doesn't.
somebody up and just like throw them down. You're like,
If
get the
you,
fuck out of
yeah,
here,
if
dude.
you
Like what
think
the
you could punch somebody or something like that, yeah, like
and
you're
and
not fucking
also
with the
they
wrestler.
they learn how to strike really really well because they have really really good hips. And so it's like you just know how to hurt people. I think that's what wrestling does. Is like it shows you how to like just impose your will upon another person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like fucking yeah, you're like really like beating them into submission when you're wrestling.
It
Like,
is. No, it's like it's literally like it's like you're gonna beat me. I want to beat you. We have 3 minutes. Like let's find out. Let's like find out what the fuck you're made of. You know what I mean? I like how I just angled my chair to try and see you better. I literally just did that.
here, I'll just move my chair
Yeah,
too. Yeah,
yeah. There you go. You're centered now. That's where I like to see you. Boom. One, two. Yeah, right down the middle. Let's go. Yeah.
I dodged those.
I don't think so, but I got a sneaky jab, dude. My jab is it comes from the downward angle.
You don't know, man. I've trained in the Bradley Martin Fight Club, and so
That's not working for you really well. Like honestly, it's
like we
yeah.
said before, I'm more of a bad Santa kind of fighter. Like I don't really have like that much skill, but I have a really high pain tolerance. So like I could take a lot of hits, and so like if we're in like a group fight and shit like that, then I can take a lot of hits and like throw some blows. But like one on one, done. One on one, I'm done, bro. With like pretty much anybody that is like a trained fighter or
Oh, for oh,
a reg-
same, dude,
a
same.
regular
Like,
fighter, a regular fighter. But if we in a bar fight, I'm a sneaky guy. I'll be like picking up glasses, like bashing it on people. I always got my friends back, and people don't expect it from the skinny Musubi, but I'll be throwing some shit down, and they'll be like punching me in the face a bunch of times, and I'll be like, "Hey, I can't feel that shit because I got a high pain tolerance and I'm drunk."
do you have like a go-to move?
Um, Honestly, no, because I'm not like a really one on one. The last one on one fight I got was when I was a beach boy, and I just started like hitting this guy, and then he hit me in the ear, and I was like, "Ow, you hit me in the ear!" And I started punching him, and then my boy Lumpia fucking was like, "Don't do that." And a friend, like one of the other guys I was fighting, friends like falsed him, and he like fucking tackled him down and started
Oh,
beating the fuck
he
out of
falls
him.
lumpia.
Yeah,
Ooh,
and then Lupia took that guy down and was beating the fuck out of him. And then the other guy, false Lumpia like looked to the left and then looked at him. He's like, "I'm gonna kill you!" Like it was nothing. And then we chased after him down the streets in downtown Honolulu. Good times.
wow, yeah.
And then I was a cool guy at the beach sand because you know I punched the other coworker in the face a bunch of times, but I was like, I don't really feel like it did anything.
Probably not. I mean, it takes a lot to actually know how to hit somebody. You know what I mean? Like, I think some people know how to hit people, right? And other
I mean,
people.
yeah, he had like bruises on his face, like a black eye and shit. But it was an embarrassing fight. Like
You
if
know, it
anybody
helps a lot.
watched that fight, it would be viral. Like these guys don't know how to fight. Like
Yeah. What helps a lot is actually so like I hold mitts for like a lot of people, and it's like you learn how to actually like
yeah,
catch all the punches, whatever. You know what I mean? Like that shit helps a lot. But
yeah,
like I play around with it now. Like it's super funny because like people try to hit me, I'm like, nah. Like,
yeah,
it's like being like Floyd Mayweather. It's just, just
yeah. The
able to do
counters
whatever
and
you
shit.
want.
Yeah,
But
well, I don't have that skill yet. Yet I'm a young
we
man in my late
we've
thirties.
tried those. So this is my curse, right? Like my curse is like literally everybody comes over for the fights, and then like literally after like 7 beers, I'm like, let me teach you how to fight. Let me teach you.
It really is. We stayed up till 3 or 4 in the morning one time,
Yeah, yeah,
or a couple times, and we were
yeah.
just like, "You were teaching me how to fight," and then we got scolded. And
That sounds about right. Sounds about right.
but yeah, fucking a.
But we're not
But
here about that. We're here about you guys. We're here about the people.
we're
Yeah.
here about the love. We're here about the love. Choose love, man. Choose love. And if I could say anything about choose love, um, we have the worst counselor ever in Nanakuli that people like the kids are like fighting and shit like that, and the counselor goes around and is just like, choose love, choose love.
It
That shit
makes no
is not,
sense. That makes no sense.
yeah, that shit is not working.
No. Why would it? Yeah. I don't know. Like I feel like the sound is a little bit weird here. Yeah.
It might be weird coming from your angle because it's coming through my phone.
I see. Okay, yeah. So it seems like it gives me a point to talk, and then it gives you a point to talk.
Yeah, so the sound through the audio is of the computer is money.
Okay, well, I think this might be a good thing. Like it's like one of these things where it's like I talk, you talk, we keep that up, which I think we do pretty well. But I don't know. I guess I was just trying to figure out where we're at on this whole thing. Like I was like, what's going on here? You know? Like,
Yeah, no, we're money right now with the sound.
okay, cool. Well, that being said, uh Jesus sucks, and I also oh sorry.
The devil is God 6'9".
Yeah. How do you feel about that? Do you have like a religion or anything?
The older I get, I maybe the more religious I get, but I'm not. I wouldn't say that I'm a Christian or anything like that. But
You'd be like a cool Catholic though. Like, you know what I mean? Like just like hair vibes, like beard wise. I feel like you'd be like a cool like Christian where everybody's like, this guy gets it. You know what I mean? Like you could be like a born again Christian and everybody be like, yeah.
yeah, no, I won't go to church. I don't believe in going to church.
I will say this. So my cousin's coming down from Ireland and he's coming down I think
You understand him?
in July.
Yeah,
And you'll love him. His name's Fergal. He's fucking dope. But he told me this one time. He's like, Devin, I don't go to church to. I did it again, didn't I? He's like, I don't go to church to like be
that's one.
Catholic. I go to church to hear what they have to say, and I love that.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of good like moral lessons and shit like that out of church.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, but he gets it.
But church is just so fucking boring. Like it's just like you're just sitting there and then like listening to this preacher guy talk and shit like that. And he's just like, okay, I'm gonna tell you about the Sunday sermon. And the Sunday sermon is Jesus was like the last disciple or one of the disciples and shit. And
Yeah.
he fucking like it's just like not modern enough to like actually like relate with the people. And the Catholic Church, especially like Catholic Church, you're like if you're a priest, like you got a bad stigma like going on right now. Like you
Well,
got
I
a
think
real
it comes down to this one right here, where it's like, was it Tupac who said this? Fuck bitches, get money.
yeah.
So if you can't relate to that, then fuck off.
Well, Tupac was a Catholic.
No,
But
but he's a poet.
no, yeah.
Do
Fuck
you know
bitches
that?
get
You know he's like one of the most published poets ever.
yeah, he went to like an arts high school.
Yeah. So it's like Bob Dylan and then him are like two of the best poets ever behind Edgar Allan Poe.
That
Isn't that crazy?
shit is crazy.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But I can see
I'm
that because Tupac was a
I'm
genius.
also making shit up, but like it might be true. I don't know. Fucking yeah. Let's
Well, it
look it
sounded
up.
good to me.
Let's look it up. Let's see.
Yeah, bro. Throw that shit up there. Like fucking
Best
who are the best poets of all time?
poets of
That
all time.
was
Oh,
Edgar
that's not
Allan
fair.
Poe.
Best
Oh, he
poets of
wrote the
all
Raven.
time
He did the Raven or whatever like that shit.
musically.
I would say Nas.
It just came up with best poets, best musical poets,
Best
best
poets that
musician
is
poets.
You gotta say best poets out of rappers or some shit to get Tupac in there.
Oh, Bob Dylan never won. Okay. All right. Let me pull this up real quick.
Dude, I watched the documentary of the We Are the World or whatever like that.
We are the world. Yeah.
We are the children. And Bob Dylan's like, how do I sing on this? And then Stevie Wonder was literally playing the piano, being like, hey, Bob Dylan, you got to be like, hey, we are the world. We are the children.
Ew.
And fucking,
Gross.
he
No, I hate
mimicked
it.
Bob Dylan. And then fucking Bob Dylan was like, okay, I guess that's how I'll sing it. And he sang it exactly like that. Like Stevie Wonder was a genius. Is he still alive? Is a genius. But people
Yeah.
say people say that he wasn't really blind.
What?
Like his blindness was like a fake. Like Shaq was
No.
like, oh, you know, Shaq's a jokester, but he was like, hey, I was like fucking snapping Stevie Wonder, and he fucking like grabbed my arm and shit. He knew. He knew.
Yeah. I don't. Did my window capture come up or no? No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
How about that? No?
You got to double click on it and then do the source.
Yeah, I don't think it's working anymore. That sucks. It was working. I don't want to set another one up right now.
Okay, well, let's roll with it.
Yeah. Anyway, so Stevie Wonder's a G for that, number one. What the fuck?
And he might have been a fake blind. Let me see. Is Stevie Wonder blind? But he was born 6 weeks immature. Da, 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 da. So Wikipedia says he's blind.
Really?
Yeah. Um, Resulted in retinotherapy of prematurity, a disease that aborts eye growth and often the retinas to detach that left him blind. I mean, he looks like a blind motherfucker.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm trying to pull up my shit right now, but I can't because I have like dual monitors right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, might be on the other one. I pulled up the Stevie Wonder blind thing. I got my shit. If you look at the screen that has mine, I pulled up Stevie Wonder being blind.
I don't have your screen. I have
And
FaceTime, which means I get to see your beautiful face and your beautiful belly. I have to let it fucking just, yeah, let it be.
let it be, man.
Let it be, let it be.
It's really hot as fuck right now in
It's
Makaha.
so humid. It's so humid. Yeah,
It's
I
been
had to go and
pouring.
do like a group class earlier and I was like, dude, it's so humid right now. This is not good.
You know,
And
Jeanette, Boba T showed me on fucking Instagram, and I was like, oh shit, these guys are out here right now doing that shit.
no, that was not even it though. That was like the last time. So we always show like a week old one, which I'm working on right now, but mm, I digress. Ooh, damn, that is strong.
Nice.
I got a strong cocktail here.
I got a pussy
Straight,
one, or I got a fruity one.
dude,
Whatever
mine's
Scottish.
straight bourbon. Straight bourbon. Holy shit.
That's
But
what we like to see.
it's supposed to be like good bourbon, so I don't want to cut it.
But yeah, still, yeah, like sometimes.
I do have Mexican Coke though. Maybe I cut it with like a little bit of that.
like
Yeah,
Mexican Coca Cola
yeah, that's what I
for
have.
all you guys listening at home, not Mexican cocaine. Because if we were on Mexican cocaine, we would be talking a lot more faster. But you can hear the ice right there. That is some ice. That is a little bit of Mexican Coca Cola. And the only difference between Mexican Coca Cola and regular Coca Cola is like the sugar. It's like real sugar.
Yeah, cane sugar is what it is.
Yeah.
So this guy right here, which actually it's so funny because um, a lot of runners apparently what they do is they defizz the Coke, and that's like one of the best things you could possibly drink.
Really? Because it has
Yeah,
like,
yeah, because it has like 39 grams of sugar, and then it also has like caffeine. And yeah, apparently that's like one of the better things that you can drink
when you're
running.
running a marathon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Learning facts every day.
Every day we try. We just try and get a little bit better at being alcoholics every fucking day. Right? That's
Right?
yeah.
Like, I don't know how they did it in the 1800s. What were they drinking? Like, straight barley beers and fucking.
Well, that guy died. That's the thing nobody fucking like gets in the marathon. They're like, all right, two things in the marathon, three things in the marathon. Right? Number one, that was that guy's last leg. So he ran 100 plus miles.
Yeah.
Number two, the last leg was 26-ish miles. Number three, they extended the marathon because they wanted it to finish in front of the Queen's Castle, and that's why it's 26.2. So it was like 25, and they added 1.2 on so it can finish in front of the Queen's Castle in London.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
The Queen fucks everything up again. Like,
yeah.
why are we driving on the wrong side of the road? Why are people dying on these marathons and shit? It's because
Can
of
I
the
ask you
Queen of
something? Well,
England.
like when you travel, though, do you drive?
I'm the driver.
Have you ever driven on the wrong side of the road?
I haven't been to those countries. Like, I've been to Mexico. I've been to all the normal side driving countries.
Normal side. Yes.
And but I can
How do you know
because
you can? You haven't even done it.
I have faith in myself. Like
Catholic. I knew it.
yeah. So have you?
No, I'm terrified.
I know I can because all you got to do is be on the side of the road while you're on the inside. So if you have a wrong side lane, you're always on the inside of the road.
My
You
thing is,
like
this is like I'm always usually very, very drunk when I go to another place.
well, oh yeah, you went to England and London where people are driving you around in Ireland. Those are the Queen's countries.
Um, okay. You said a very false statement right there. Number one. I'm gonna negate this right here. The Irish
What?
hate the English. You know this, right?
The what?
The Irish hate the English.
Yeah. So the Irish fucking drive on the American side of the road.
No, they don't at all. But there's a significant difference between being in Ireland and London.
Yeah, I know.
London's
That's
like
it's
New
a
York.
battle.
Like London's like, we don't have time for you. Like, shut the fuck up, whatever. Like, this is where you need to go. Get the fuck out of my way,
Yeah.
right? Ireland is very much like they'll be like, "Hi, Where do you have to get off now? You're like, oh, Cork. They're like, Cork. Oh, not far from my mom's house. Would you like to come over for a cup of tea? Would you? Yeah. And they do
Yeah,
that, and they invite you over for that shit. It's crazy. Like significant difference.
yeah. The
Significant
English are
difference.
assholes. I know that,
Yeah.
but I know that the reason the Irish. Well, I don't know the reason, but it's just like that's why there's two countries in the Great Britain or whatever like that because Irish and English don't get along. It's just like fuck.
Well, to put it to the fans here who may be listening, it's like literally Braveheart is real. Like that's a real thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like Northern Ireland is like they want it to be Ireland. It's just not. It's
What
English.
about the Scottish? I thought William Wallace was a Scottish guy.
He's a Scottish guy, so that's where it gets mixed up. That like, tell me where Scotland is versus Ireland versus England.
Is Scotland in the Great Britain thing too?
Yeah, it's in the
Oh shit.
UK. It's Wales. Yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay, you're right.
yeah, yeah. So like, basically, Scotland is up north of England. It's the same island.
Yeah,
Ireland is its own island. I
yeah.
think maybe like pull it
Ireland is
up.
on the
Yeah,
top
no,
of
like
Great Britain.
pull it
Ireland is.
up just to make sure I'm like accurate here.
I'm gonna look up. What is it? UK, Great Britain,
I would look up Wales. Just look up Wales and see what pops up.
Wales.
Don't put an H in there either.
Ah, you got me. I was about to put up Free Willy.
Yeah.
Wales of Britain.
Yo, I've seen some killer whales actually get after it lately, and it's very upsetting. They're like killing people now.
Well, they should. Like,
They should not have made that movie. That's what they should not have made.
like they ain't gonna be like jumping off um fucking there ain't gonna be people like fucking jumping off fucking doing that shit. No, they are fucking they're called killer whales for a reason
Dude,
because
I'm terrified of killer whales. Like the fact that people swim with them is stupid.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit. Damn, I
Ah,
had no idea that Great Britain was like this.
yeah. See?
So the United Kingdom, let me zoom in. There's fucking train don't stop till Manchester. Ireland is right here, or Ireland is its own island, and then Scotland is fucking up here,
Yeah.
connected to fucking England.
Yep. So I'm telling you,
That
man.
that's why William Wallace was like freedom.
So that's why the Irish had his back, dog. They knew they were next.
Damn, I am a dumb piece of meat because I didn't know that
Mm,
Ireland was its own island.
yeah.
I guess Ireland
Yeah.
and
But
shit.
like also to speak to that point though, is like yeah, they're their own like island, but like there is other places too. Like it was like the British actually the Portuguese were way better at it. Honestly, they were such a good navy that they went and conquered things that were like never conquered before.
Yeah,
I think.
Portugal.
I think. Yeah.
And then they had the Azores Islands right next to it.
Yeah.
Where where the fuck
Well,
is
even like Brazil, like most like Brazilians speak Portuguese. They don't speak Spanish.
yeah, yeah, because the Portuguese like
Yeah.
conquered them.
Their
Oh, because they're
their
right
navy
there
was
on the
super
side of
good. Like
Spain.
nobody realizes that.
this little country right here like conquered almost the whole world. Like fucking, and then there's like the Azores Islands somewhere around here.
Well,
Well, it's not.
Columbus is from there too, right?
Yeah, he was a dick.
Yeah,
But you
he's a
have to
dick.
have some
He's a dick
balls.
because
You have
like
to have
Turkey
some
sucks
balls.
ass. He's a
You have
dick
to have
because
some
of that.
balls.
I think. In my mind, like I'm very pissed at Columbus because we're always like, Thanksgiving, let's cook a turkey. You know how hard it is to cook a turkey?
Right? And turkey is like the worst food you could fucking cook.
It's the worst, dog. Like I fucking have to cook it every fucking year, and
Like
I
it's
do
go
my damnedest to keep it fucking dry, or not dry, but like moist.
yeah.
But like, you know how hard that is,
It's like it's a fucking feat. Like if Columbus was a G, he'd be like, "Hey, let's cook steaks on Thanksgiving."
bro.
Like,
I watch like at least 4 YouTube videos in order to cook a fucking good turkey, and everybody. So here's my thing. I've gotten to the point where Cookie's family is like, Devin, you're the guy who cooks the turkey.
yeah.
That's two. That's two. Yeah. But they're
Go
like,
home. Go home, Dizzy Frank.
yeah. But they're like, you cook the turkey because you cook it the best. You know what I have to do to that thing? I literally inject it with fucking
Juices.
injectables. I fucking get it like super fucking like I smoke it. Like I do everything I can to make it super moist. And our buddy Minerbird usually comes over to help me glaze it. And he's like, little dry. I'm like,
That's such a minor bird thing.
fuck you, dude. Fuck you, man. I fucking hate you.
It's like impossible to like. It's not impossible, but it's like such a feat to like cook like a moist turkey.
It is. It is, man. I don't know if you guys have ever tried, but fucking good luck, dog. I think I do a good job. I think I literally go out and I try and feed my friends as well as I possibly can. I would say that
Hey, I've been
Musubi
over
has been like the best fed in my house for sure.
I've been over at your house where you cooked some bomb.com.com fucking some of the best food that I ate in my life. I don't know if I bring out the best in you, but bro, some of that shit that you fucking cooked bomb. But you know what I've never when we got together, you know what I've never said? I never said, "Hey Gliz, let's fucking cook some turkey right now." Like fucking
That's
no.
facts. That's facts. Yeah.
You cook some bomb ass
Nor
steak
would
on
I
the
ever
smoker.
fucking say that though. You know what I mean? Like I would never. I will say that Musubi has gotten my best cooking for sure. I don't know why. I have no idea why, but we've literally smoked my house out doing it. Yeah.
Yeah, we did, bro. Cleaned it up with those fucking smiley face. Dude, I watched a video on those smiley face. You know, I got those smiley face sponges and shit like that.
Mm,
You're supposed to like put the silverware through the mouth and clean them.
what?
Yeah. So like, you know, like it's like the smiley face thing or whatever. And that one time I went over and we had those smiley face potatoes or whatever, and we're like, "Whoa, you got the smiley face sponges and shit." That's funny. But fucking, I watched a video of like how to properly use those smiley face sponges,
Yeah.
and the reason they have the smiley face in there is you're supposed to put the silverware through the mouth, and it cleans the whole thing when you like put it through the mouth and like squeeze the sponge on it.
Huh.
Yeah,
Huh.
like you should have fucking put that on the package because this is just like a fucking funny gimmick, but that makes a lot more sense. you could put utensils through the mouth, and it's like a dual cleaning action.
Well, that being said, though, I feel like I do a pretty good job. You know what I mean? You guys come over, I make you guys good food. It happens. Whatever.
Yeah, I agree, 100%.
All
You're a
right,
good
like
cook.
top chef out of all of our friends. Like not top chef, but I want to be top three at least. You can put me at two or three. That's fine.
Well, that one time I'll put you as top because I'm judging off the times that we hung out together, and I don't know. I mean, you usually do a good job, but fucking a
Yes,
couple
I
times
do.
you just fucking pulled it out, and I'm just like, recently, like best meals I've had was being over at your house, your old house, and fucking that steak, that fucking, I was just like, I still like dream about that shit. Like that shit was
Yeah.
fucking
Glizzy Frank does a good steak. Let's go.
right.
Let's
He's
go.
not meatus. Just he doesn't just cook hot dogs, guys.
No.
Fucking that shit was so bomb, bro. Like fucking, I was just like, God damn, I can't stop eating that shit.
Yo,
And
the fucking chicken sandwich I gave you too was like, I was like, God damn, that
yeah,
was the
that
best
yeah,
chicken sandwich I've ever made in my life.
I remember that too.
Yeah.
That shit. You
So,
had your
for
all star
those of you who
moments.
are listening right now, the only time I make good food is when Musubi is here.
Well, I don't know when I'm not there, but yeah, I heard it's shittier.
It's true though. I swear to God, it's so weird. It's so funny because like everybody's always like, "Oh no," and I was like, "Musubi always gets my best food." And
I'm honored too
you know who
because
gets like mad at that is like crepes.
yeah, and Puerto Rico too tries really hard, and
Yeah,
I'm just
it's
like,
well, he tries really hard, but he's always like, I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna cook a bunch of wings," and I don't know. Also, another thing, I will say this: we do a live draft, an auction draft for fantasy football.
yeah,
I think what weighs heavier than the shot that most people want to take,
is not eating the spicy wings, bro.
the wing. The wing is way worse, dude. That fucked me up. It fucked me up so bad.
You had I mean, yeah, you ended up winning that shit,
I
but
did,
like
I did, I did. I won that league, but
it wasn't
yeah.
from the draft. It was
It's
because
not
you,
fun when you win your own league, though.
nah, but it wasn't like you set it up to win it. Like
No,
you
everybody thought I
actually
was going to lose. Everybody's like, what the fuck are you doing, you dumbass?
you came from the gutter and won that shit. So
Nah, I knew what I was doing. I did. Like, I literally had a game plan. I sat to it. It was fine. Whatever. And all the guys that I fucking got and all the guys that I said to get, admit that you did not want them.
yeah, I'm coming out hard next year. I'm gonna be a shit talking motherfucker again.
Okay, so tell me, like, who's your fucking guy? Like, what's the sneaker pick?
Yeah, tell you, bro. Then everyone's gonna pick him.
Bitch, I told you. Fuck you, man. Brees Hall, you're welcome.
And what I do, not make the playoffs.
It's
Um,
on you.
oh, that was in the other league though. That wasn't that league. Yeah, Brees Hall came out big time though. Like
I
I
will say
fucking
this: if you guys aren't talking shit about fantasy football, and if you're not actually, this is why I think
I ain't
this
dialed
this,
into the college shit like you are.
this is where it comes into play, though. Like, I like to talk about who's the guy right now. Who's the guy right now?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you could pick a top five realistically, of what it's going to be in fantasy football, what's it going to be?
Um, like I don't know the rookies yet because I haven't studied it, but top five.
That's your fault. I live on the rookies. If you guys
Yeah, I
don't
know.
know, I live on the rookies.
I'm obviously picking Christian McCaffs.
Mm,
Like he'll be my number one.
okay. So your number two's got to be very tier level third, I would say.
Yeah, I would get probably Brees Hall.
You're not getting him fucking tier three. There's no fucking way.
No,
I
it's
think
fucking
I,
auction
I think
draft
he's a
though.
top two receiver easy.
Yeah,
I think you're tripping right now. I think the number
because you're gonna
the
bid on
number
him.
two you could get would be Debo, maybe.
I'm not picking two Niners off the bat.
No. Who did you pick for the first?
Christian McCaffrey. I'll pick maybe like a Jalen Waddle situation. I'd pick maybe like a Jesus Christ going down. Um, I would pick like fucking a top tight end for my number two.
That's pretty good. But who's the top tight end then?
Well, we'll have to see who's healthy, but
I like that pick though. I like that pick a lot.
let me see. I would pick probably obviously fucking Travis Kelce right now is gonna be fucking overplayed. And we got some people that are dick riding him in our league. That he's going number one.
Yeah.
He's a $70 draft right now.
All right. So who's your third? And then we'll swing it to me.
Um, I would probably pick um, well, Jonathan Taylor,
If you
JT,
can
bro.
get him, if you can get him there, that's in the third round. Are you serious?
Maybe not third round.
Yeah.
Uh, I would pick then. I would probably pick that one dude from the Bucks.
That's a good call.
Um,
Yeah.
I forgot his name right now.
I would go. What would I do? I would go CD,
Okay.
and then I would go just right now. Right now, I would go CD. I would go Brees, being on the backside of it. I think, and then I would go on the turnaround. Garrett Wilson, if he's there.
Ooh, is A Rod's coming back?
Yeah, yeah.
He might be in the number one draft pick or first round if
Garrett
A Rod.
Wilson is in my number one draft pick if Aaron Rodgers is there. 100%. I'm a believer in Garrett Wilson. I am. I think he is the guy. I think he is. Here's the thing with like you and I. I pick out receivers really fucking well. I
Yeah,
called Amon Ra before Amon Ra came out. I called like all those guys before they came out. I'm telling you, Garrett Wilson is that guy.
he is because He was putting out numbers with Zach Wilson.
The
Zach
only
Wilson was
reason I didn't pick Garrett Wilson, well, I did pick Garrett Wilson, but the only reason I wouldn't want to do that is because one, I love Brees Hall. I love Brees Hall. I love Garrett Wilson. Garrett Wilson is that guy. He is the dude.
yeah,
I will say that right now. Like it's like you know how I said like Brees Hall was that dude.
yeah.
Garrett Wilson is that dude. Like he's if he has a good quarterback, game over.
If he has Aaron Rodgers, yeah, fucking.
I'm telling you, he's. You're talking
As
about like
as long as they don't do
you're talking
fucking.
about Justin Jefferson. You're talking about freaking you know Chase.
It was the curse of the show, whatever
Nah,
that
dude,
show was.
I'm telling you right now, Garrett Wilson is that boy.
Yeah.
Which is how ballsy I am to tell you guys that one, that is that boy. Two, this is a guy that I play fantasy with all the fucking time, and I'm giving him that information. Did you not do well with Brees Hall?
Um.
Did I
Well,
not
this year
try and
was the first
trade
year I
you?
didn't make
Did
the playoffs.
I did not try and trade you for Jameer Gibbs.
That was a lucky situation right
No, no,
there.
no, no, no. I know running backs, Doug. I know running backs and I know receivers. Those are the only two things I know. But
It was
it,
because we were sitting at the table across from each other drinking, and
admit that
I was
if
being
you
a
would have gotten
spiteful
Jameer Gibbs,
Musubi.
you
I
would
was
have
being
won
a
that league.
spiteful Musubi, and I was like, no matter what, I'm not going to give you that. And then I immediately regretted it on Tuesday because I was like, fuck.
Your boy Frankie Gliz speaks the truth, which is Brees Hall, Jameer Gibbs.
Jameer Gibbs was a trade.
There's actually some up and comers here that I'm not telling you guys about right now because that's where I live. I live in the up and comers.
Yeah. Well, I'll do my research. It's only May.
It's not gonna help you.
I will.
No. You got
You're
nothing.
saying,
You got
you're,
nothing, bitch. You got nothing. I fucking gave you the best offer you could possibly have, and you said no.
yeah, because I'm a man of honor. I wanted to help you out right there.
Nah.
Yeah. That was a that was a Jesus blessing you moment right there, because fucking or Jesus fucking me, because I
I
definitely got fucked
I
in that
gave you a
situation.
gift. I tried to give you a gift. You said no.
Yeah, it was just the way that we were talking about it at the time.
You didn't believe. You didn't believe in Jameer Gibbs. And I told
Because
you. What
it was
did I
like
say?
Devonte
What did I
Adams right
say?
there.
What did I say? Exactly everything I had to say came to fruition.
Yeah, but the time before it didn't. Oh, actually, it did, because we traded, and then who do we trade? And then that one dude got emotional issues. Fucking
Oh, that was bad on me though.
yeah.
Oh, it was Atlanta Hawks player. Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't Julius, but yeah. Dust in the wind. It was dust in the wind. No.
All right. Well, I think we end it there.
Yeah, we got about an hour.
Yeah.
So
And if there, we continue the FaceTime because I still have some shit to talk.
All right. Let me stop the stream. Stopping the stream in 3.